Alright, the lighting isn't too trash. So I know I haven't made a video in a while, and I guess this video is just going to be about getting back into bass fishing. Now, I don't have very many bass baits, because I never usually fish for bass. But I went up to the store today, and I know they're not like Gary Yamamoto's or whatever his name is, if I'm saying that right or not. Jesus fucking Christ, scared the shit out of me. So I got these Senkos, just by, just like the Yum brand. Just getting back into it slowly. So I'm going to just stick to the basic stuff, and we all know that Senkos catch everything. So, yeah, only got 6 of them. I think I got more, actually. I don't know. Wait. I went and dug up my old stuff, which is, there we go. Here. There's a Senko in there, and I don't know what they're called. They're like squids. And then I got Senkos right here, and curly tails. I think lizards and some flukes. Senkos. I know these are for bass, but I don't know what they're called. I think they're swim baits. What kind of fisherman am I? I don't even know what I buy. Yeah, swim bait. And a swim bait. Well, these are more for walleye. And these are the only hooks my tackle store had. So I just bought some VMC octopus hooks. And they were cheap, so I mean... Oh, I did have more Senkos. Yeah, more Senkos. This is my wrong box. So anyways, I've been slowly getting back into bass fishing. Why is that? Well, I really love northern fishing. Stuff like that, but you can't really go... you can't really... I don't know, there's no tournaments where I live where there's a lot of northern tournaments. Well, there's all fish tournaments, but usually I always fish northern. In bass fishing, a lot of people do it's known everywhere. So what I have here is just some cranks. As you can see, this box is a mess. It's full of... Here's a bass bait. There's one. There's another. Oh, and hooks. Don't know if that's any good. Don't know what this is. Oh, I'm not even showing it on the camera. What a bass bait. And then whatever this is, I don't know what that is. Ow, hooked me. Hooks are sharp. I forget what these are called. Bass fishermen out there probably calling me dumb, but I don't fish for bass. Very rarely I have fished for bass. And, well, when I was younger, getting to the 12, 13, I always fished for bass. And now I just kind of stopped. Well, there's whatever that was called. A lot of these have no hook. That voice crack. A lot of these I have no hook. A lot of these don't have any hooks. You guys are probably going to say I'm retarded or dumb because I did that. Yeah, I am, because I used the hook for frickin' northern baits. I took them off and made them into my northern bait, and or used them for live baiting northern, or not northern, but live baiting suckers. Here's a stick bait or walk bait. I don't know what you call it. Here's another one with all its hooks on it, actually. Here's another crank. There's another crank. My bag is a mess, or box is a mess. This box is just full of the junk I don't use. Well, torpedo looking deal. I know it doesn't work because I've tried it and the blades are broken. But it looks nice. It looks like it would work. But it doesn't. It's rude. Anyway, I got cranks like these crawdad cranks. Oh, here's another one of those weird things. I forget what they're called. I know they're... Right, this is a black and blue. I don't know if the camera picks that up very good, but I know they're a good bait, and I've used them before, but I don't know, man. Here's a jitterbug. I know I got more in this one. These are my two main bags. I have a lot more bass stuff than my grandpa's. I know that for sure. Stick bait or walking bait, whatever you want to call it, or spook. That's what it's called. I knew what it was. I knew what it was. This is spook. This spook has a story. I'm gonna tell you all it. So when I was younger in school, probably about the 6th grade, we were going on like a trip, and we went down where like my local fishing area is, and there's these older kids that were volunteering. You could bring fishing stuff and stuff like that, so obviously I brought my whole freaking bag because, you know, when you're younger, you have all that weird stuff that you don't know why you bought, like maybe like a sassy shad that's like huge, or random northern baits, like how I used to carry. I used to carry musky baits in my bag. I don't know why, because I thought it was cool. But yeah, and anyways, so we were down there fishing, and this guy walks up to me, yada yada yada, talk. We traded some baits, and he gave me the spook and these curly tails in here. And I forgot what else he gave me. I know it was just this. I think it was just the spook. And I remember I traded him for it. I don't know why he wanted it, but it was one of these. I had 2 of them at the time. And I just gave it to him. Because why the hell not? I had 2. Which is kind of dumb, thinking about it, because, you know, he was talking about how they're worth money. And I was like, because he was original. So I probably should have not given it, but I don't know, I was dumb and I thought that was cool. Cool bass baits. So there's some more bass baits. Here's a bass bait right here. This is a weird, interesting one. I got this at a garage sale. It's like a torpedo. What does it say on it? Shadow. It says shadow or shudu or voodoo. I don't know what it says. But it has like a frog type pattern. Focus. There we go. So it has like a frog type pattern, I think, and like little weed guards, and then a little torpedo in the back. Never used it. Like I said, half of these bass baits in here I've never used. The only thing I've used, like, probably is maybe like cranks, which I have more cranks at my grandparents'. I'll have to do another video. But here's an old hula popper. I'm pretty sure it's a hula popper. I used to have a lot of those too. No idea where that. Oh, here's another crank. It's oh, I have a lot more cranks at my grandpa's. I was selling them at a point, but I'm not gonna sell them now because I'm getting into bass fishing. Here's a little crank, and this crank is not good. I've used it, and it doesn't work. Like, it'll dive, right? And then for some reason, it'll go like this. And it'll just go up, and then it'll start going upside down. It's a free fry. Free fry? Yeah, it says free fry. And bill, something. It has a bill on there. Just let you guys see that. I don't read cursive very good. Ow, hooks are damn sharp. You can tell they've never been used because the hooks are freaking sharp. Oh, and I think a chatterbait. I think this is what it's called. Like really tiny chatterbait. I'm not sure. I think it's called the chatterbait. Yeah. At least I think. I don't know. I've caught fish on this. I've caught a few bass on this, actually. And this is what I remember using this in Minocqua. It's a place in Wisconsin. I recommend going there. Really great fishing for everything. Yeah, for bass. And I was using this down a tube by the Jim Peck Zoo. And I was using it down there, and I caught... Yeah, it's pretty used, too. I remember using it there. I remember using it stuff a lot. So... Yeah. Don't forget about this stuff. All bass baits. Right there. And this little jitterbug. What's that? Is this a bass bait? I don't think it is. So all these. Let's get the brands up here. So this is all the bass fishing stuff I have in my tackle bag. I have a lot more at my grandparents', but that's all in my tackle bag. Or this is all that's in my tackle bag. Yeah. It's grim. Like, I know, like, there's a lot of people out there that have, like, thousands of dollars for fishing stuff, but I'm a broke, like, 15-year-old kid, so I went out and bought, like, $21 worth of this stuff. And actually, I went out and used, just like the wacky rig with my Abu Garcia on it. And my Abu Garcia wasn't on the bait, but, I used the wacky rig with my Abu Garcia. And I didn't catch anything. But what did happen is I broke my line. And I was using this pattern right here. That's why 2 of them are missing. Is because some northern took my freaking bait. Or I don't think it was a bass because it cut my line. And I checked and there wasn't any phrase in it the second time when it cut it. So it had been a northern, but that happens a lot where I live. There's just so many northern. That's why I like fishing for them. Oh, wait. I forgot about the spook. There's a shadow wrap of bass bait. I don't know if the shadow... Ow. If the shadow wrap is a bass bait. Don't know. Like I said, I don't bass fish much. I used to a lot, though. Oh, and... this bait right here. Orange pumpkin with a green craw on the back and a random ice jig hooked in it. So there. That's all the bass gear I have in my bag. I don't see any more hanging up on my wall. Oh. There was one more. It's like this really, really freaking heavy, super heavy duty bass bait with this really big head. It's like bigger than my fingertip almost. So there. Now that's officially all the bass baits I have. I'm looking around the room to see if I can see any more. And wait. And boom, fluke. I used to love flukes. There. All the bass baits I fish with. So like I said, I'm going to get more into bass fishing. And this is what I'm going to start out with. And I haven't made a video in a long time. That's because my fishing weather around in Wisconsin has been horrible. It's been raining and thunderstorms and just absolute crap. And every time I go fishing, it's either not enough to record or there's no fish biting. So that's the reason why. And sorry for the long video, but, I just wanted to explain stuff. Glad you guys clicked on the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you all catch a big fish today.